guys, Ty here, and welcome back to another ASMR video. Today we're going to be doing some soft-spoken ASMR. I saw a suggestion for this, so I figured that I will go ahead and do it. So, I think today we're just going to be doing some, like, basic triggers. I'm going to get the rubber gloves up for now, or not the rubber, the leather gloves. Leather gloves for now, and, we'll see where it goes from there. I was gonna adjust the mic real quick, I'll be right back. I am back. And the leather glove, which technically these are driving gloves. I don't remember. I think I got these when I got my license from a family friend of ours, and it was actually quite interesting. I just got these like really cool gloves, and one day I tried out on the ASMR channel, and I loved it. So I'm gonna switch to something else because in a soft-spoken video, these I don't know where the other one is right now too. So there's not really much else I can do with it. So let's bring our little beanbag friend out. I kind of feel like this video might be a soft-spoken kind of with stories behind all of these. So this one won't be a while, so you guys can sit back, relax, and enjoy a good story. So, story time about the frogs. I got the frogs probably 10 years ago. I was actually still in elementary school when I got them. Yeah, that actually does add right up 10 years. I finally old enough I can say 10 years ago I did that. So 10 years ago I was in elementary school, and I had a education plan because I don't remember, I don't remember last time I looked at it. The school said I had ADHD, so I was allowed to take breaks. And there was a break room at the school in the back, the way back of the school. It was a tiny, tiny elementary school. We had about like 7 in the district. There was a break room all the way in the back. It had a ball pit, a mini obstacle course. Inside the ball pit were some frogs. Well, they didn't really look like this. They just didn't have the numbers on them. So I found the frog one day, and I loved it. And I went home and I asked my mom to order the frog for me. So she went on to Amazon or eBay or really whatever website was more popular back then. I think that was an Amazon was still taking off. So maybe it was Amazon. And she bought the frogs for me. The frogs came, and I didn't know until then they had the numbers on them. I had 1 through 6. I think here in Ty's ASMR, 4 of them have been featured. I think every single one except for number 2 has, actually 5. And I ended up getting these, and they were really fun because I treated them like stuffed animals. And they're also fun just like have around. You could, like, they're like bean bags, and they were just really cool to have as a kid. So fast forward 10 years later, I started an ASMR channel, and when I started that channel, I was looking around my house because I at first I'm gonna say this, take this with a grain of salt because I do not think this anymore. At first, I did not want to put any money into the channel because I did not know how this was going to do. I did not know if I was going to succeed. Obviously, I did. But I did super, super, super well. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. But I was looking around for triggers at my house. And the frog, I found the frog. And I started like messing around with it. It's going like, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to publish a video with the frog. I did a random rambles to intro this video with the frog. And the frog it was a huge success. Everyone loved the frogs so much that everyone even named them. Um, I'm sorry, but I honestly forgot the names of these little guys because they just like it was such a wild break on the channel, and the poll I think was like within the first few weeks that I started the channel, I kind of put the viewer engagement thing out there. I was like, hey, you can name my frogs, and I think it was Fava, Bowser, and Patrick that won. And then Beanie. I think Beanie was another one that won. I think those are the 4 names. There was another frog, but I don't use that one anymore because it wasn't the greatest for ASMR. But that is actually full story frogs. 10 years later, and they're being used for ASMR. I'm gonna grab something else, and I'll be right back. Next up, I have these little mini red solo cups. They're kind of like, I don't know how to say. They're kind of like one of my, I don't know, like, kind of triggers I'm neutral on. I don't necessarily like them that much, mostly because I don't know, I have bad motor skills in this hand, and then I just have a hard time holding them and tapping at the same time. But I saw these first on Rhymesy ASMR's channel, and I saw them at first on his channel. He does an amazing job with these, far better than I could ever. And I went to the store the next day to buy some more triggers, and I saw these on the shelf. So, like I always do, if you are new to the channel, you wouldn't know this. If you are a returning subscriber, you may know this or you may not, depending on how long you've been subscribed for. But back in like the early days of the channel, I would buy a trigger, make a YouTube short of it, and then implement it into my videos later on. So these have their own video, they do really well. And again, they have their own 5-minute triggers. And yeah, so that's how these ones came to be. I'm gonna grab this next. This video is super unplanned, and honestly, I don't mind that. I do want to say though, this will be featured again this week. So, sorry if it's getting old, but I think this is so cool. But if you're talking about the 5-minute trigger series or 5-minute tingles, I can't remember what the original name was. It? I think it was 5-minute triggers. The editing tie will definitely clear that up. But I'm not really sure where that series is gonna go. I don't know how much you guys like that series. They are a short form of way for me to get content out to you guys, and also helps me lighten the load of what I record. So usually what I do is I set out a list on my computer, on my phone, or on a notebook every recording day. Like right now I'm doing 4 videos because I didn't do the 5th one last time because I just didn't have enough time, and people were starting to be loud because people started waking up. But I don't know what to do with that series. It originally was designed for being able to help you relax when they didn't really have much time to watch a full ASMR video that's like 15 minutes plus. So what I did is I started a series. It'd be 5 minutes and 59 seconds. It's very specific. I actually set a timer when I have my watch on, but there's not. I don't have my watch on right now. I have the camera facing me so I can see much time I have. But I time them very specifically to keep that promise of the video that is short. Hopefully get you lots of tingles, get you relaxed, and get you back on your way out of what you were doing. I don't 100% know what I'm doing with that stuff. I'll keep you guys updated. I think there's going to be another one I'm recording tonight. It will involve a trigger. I'm not going to announce it yet because it's a surprise. It's not this though. Don't worry. There's another spoiler pilots video coming out. This will be featured in it again, and I'll go into full depth of what this is. I don't think I did already. I think I did in the short, but I'm gonna go in like I'll read the back of it. I just go more into depth than I can in a YouTube short. Enough of this. Until the next video. Now, these are little sponges. And I found these at the dollar store the same day I found those red Solo cups. I saw them. They were $1, so I took a chance on them. And they did so well. Everyone likes them so much. They're not very durable, so I have to buy a new pack when I go back home for the summer. So I'm hoping, so if you like these, please let me know. I'm gonna check on Amazon, see if I can find similar ones or the exact pair and get a bulk order of them because these fall apart because of the way I use them. Because you can't I'll show you what I do. So that's how I make the noise with these. And it wears them out. Like this one's starting to wilter, but I'll actually show you what a more worn out one looks like. This is what they look like when they get worn out. And then it gets harder and harder to use them the more worn out they get. And these are the last two, so I do have to order some new ones soon. But I think these are going to be the last trigger too, because we are running out of time, unfortunately. And I don't know if you guys are noticing, I've been aiming for about 15 minutes for each video, and depending on the video type, it may be shorter, depending on my comfortability with the topic, or sorry for saying this, the sheer sanity of me doing, like if I do like mic brushing, I can only do that for 15 minutes. If I want to make it a longer video, if you guys do, then I'll have to sit down multiple times for that, because doing the same thing over and over and over again for a long time, it gets to you. But I enjoy making the content. I found ways to make longer videos like that, and I say take breaks in the middle. So what I do is I work 3, and actually on that water globes video that came out recently, the water globes for sleep, I recorded that in 2 sittings because I was kind of sitting there and I kept going. My arms are getting tired because the camera was way out here and I was trying to reach over and dump the water globes towards the camera, and I just I need a break, man. I need a break. So I took a quick break, went downstairs, and I grabbed the triggers for the final video I had to record that I forgot to bring up. So just little 1-minute breaks like that help me, and actually it's been really helping me with making content, and making more unique content is helping me because I was just experiencing a little burnout before, back in June, but not anymore. I'm very happy with what I'm doing. So, but that's enough. Enough complaining. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.